Hey guys, Kristen here. It is, yeah, I almost said April. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Ha ha ha. Anyway. So today is day 15 of my weight loss journey, and I did excellent today. I started off kind of upset because I got on the scale. I said I was going to weigh myself on Mondays and Saturdays, and I stepped on the scale and I had gone up 0.7 pounds. And I was like, how? Like, how did that happen? And then you got to realize that if you don't go to the bathroom, that kind of does that to you. So keep that in mind. That's all I'm going to say. Not going any farther. Anyhow, so other than that little hiccup this morning, I had a great day. I went for a walk. This is so funny. Got myself ready. I, had my decent breakfast, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go walking today. And I'm going to walk, the whole, my town, because my town and the next town, my street runs, anyway, through both towns. And I was going to go from the beginning in my town to the end in my town and back. And I got about 3/4 of the way there and realized I have to go to the bathroom. So I had to turn around and come back. So I got my 3 miles in, but it wasn't because I walked like crazy. But so speaking of the Fitbit, I did 7,283 steps and went 3 miles, I think, and burned 2,334 calories. Let me see. I did 3 miles. Exactly. Look at that. Right on the dot. Yeah. And couldn't be happier. I also, for 45 minutes, scrubbed on my hands and feet, my kitchen floor. I did that. And I have a feeling I might pay for it later. So far, I feel okay. But I did this years ago. Now, I'm in better shape than I was. I weigh more than I did then, but I'm in better shape than I was then, if that makes any sense. And the next morning, I literally could not move my arms from this position. There, I'm wearing my pajamas, sorry guys. Like from this position. It was a nightmare. It wasn't very fun. So I'm kind of hoping that does not happen tomorrow. But anyway, so to get on with my day, I drank 135.9 fluid ounces of water today. And actually, I was reading that if you really want to kickstart your weight loss, or if you get to a lull and you can't get over it, to drink half your weight in water. So yeah, I went over my weight in water. That's the most I've ever drank. And I have a 30 ounce cup that I drink first thing in the morning. I have my breakfast, and with that, I drink this, and then I either have coffee or tea, hot tea, and yeah. And then when I came home from walking, I drank another one of those. So there was my 60 fluid ounces right there. All I needed was 4 more ounces. And I've been drinking water all day because my ice was not ready yet when I wanted my diet soda. So anyway, for breakfast, I had 2 strawberries, 2 like really big strawberries, a banana and an orange, and my mint tea with 1 Truvia in it. And then for lunch, I had a tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 pickle slice, 2 slices of whole wheat thin bread by Pepperidge Farm. It is the best. I love that stuff. And 2 ounces of turkey breast and a 1/4 cup of romaine lettuce. For a snack, I had 1 Yoplait Whips yogurt. And for dinner, I had 4 ounces of chicken breast, 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce, 1½ cups of broccoli, 1 tablespoon of margarine, which was in the broccoli, 2 cups of romaine, and 2 tablespoons of light ranch. And I also had the mini croutons, and you're allowed to have 22. So that is what I had. And yes, I counted them out. And then for a dessert, I had one of the Special K brownies. So yeah, so for calories, my daily, I only had 1,255. I was in a deficit of 840. My fat, I was under by 21. My sugars, I was over by 1 gram. My sodium was not as bad as it has been. It was 198. Let's see, yesterday, what was yesterday? sodium was 1,049 yesterday. So yeah, I did better. And then I was under my carbs by 122 grams. So I did really good today. And I'm full. Like, I really just don't have any want, need, or anything to eat anything. So yeah. So as usual, I'm going to plug the Fitbit because this has become my best friend, and it tells you little messages like, hello, Krissie, or, you know, smooches, and just all this like cutesy wootsy stuff to kind of just, you know, want to pick it up. And let me see if I can get back to the beginning. So it tells you the time. It's 9:40 p.m. And it tells you your steps, and that's my steps for the day. And it tells you how many floors, how many miles, and how many calories burned. Look at that. Oh. And then it has this little flower, and like it goes up as you go through the day. They're $99. This one is $99. This is the Fitbit one. There's the Flex. There's all sorts of different ones. There's one that you just kind of like put on your pocket. I wanted something that I could just, I don't know, just simply stick in my brassiere, which is where I wear it. Most of the time I have it facing out like this. But when you want to hug somebody, or if you're going somewhere, you kind of want to do it this way because the other way it pokes out and it looks kind of funny. The other thing is an app on my phone, which is the MyFitnessPal, and this is just amazing. It's not what I wanted to show you, but this is like the daily. So it tells you everything, and it just go through. And then the cool thing is if you hit like add food, see how it has a little bar scanny thing? All you have to do is take that with the scanner. So like that, and you just put it like that, and it'll beep, and it already has all the information right there. I love that. And of course the Fitbit app is on there as well. And the book that really just, now I haven't finished it yet. I've been slacking on finishing it. This book, I have Lisa TerKeurst. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's something about parenting. I can't remember. Anyway, How to Screw Up, or Am I Screwing Up My Kids? It's an amazing book. It kept me captivated and into it the entire way through it, which is hard to do because usually I'm so ADD. I'm like, oh yeah, butterfly, you know. So when I saw she had Made to Crave, and also I don't remember the other book, but anyway, another book that I started to read, I had to pick it up. Now this is the book plus a devotional in the back, and I have not started the devotional, but I am going to start it once I'm done this. This is 17 chapters? I think I'm on the last chapter. Or no. 19. There's 19 chapters, and I'm on 17. And usually it takes me forever to read a book. I'm going through this like gangbusters. She's so real and so honest and so much like me that it's not even, I mean, she's gone through things that like she said a lot of her eating disorders, you know, for overeating and stuff was because she was trying to comfort that place of loss after her dad left. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's totally me. And, you know, like I could eat real healthy when I was a teenager, but then if somebody broke my heart, or if I was upset, or if my stepdad and I were fighting, my sister and I were fighting, whatever, I would comfort myself with food. And when I say comfort myself with food, I mean I would make what my mom called a cookie toddy, which was everything in a cookie dough except for the chocolate chips and the eggs. And I would eat the entire thing. I would take a 1/4 pound of hamburger with onions and cheese, fry that up and eat it, and an hour later, hour and a half later, have dinner. I comforted myself with food. And that's how I ballooned up to almost 300 pounds at one point. When I started this almost 3 weeks ago, I was 260 pounds, 260.3, and I'm down to around 150 or 250. Did I say one? Huh, that's dreaming. 250. And seeing that my first goal, like everybody's like, oh, you have this huge first goal. You should do like 10 or 15 pound increments. No, because if I say, oh, well, I want to lose 10 pounds, and I lose that 10 pounds, which I already have, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, this is something that I can see. And I force myself sometimes to walk. Like today, my foot, I walked maybe 3-4 blocks, and my right foot started killing me. And it's because my shoes don't fit properly. And it was killing my foot. So anyway, I listened to my body. But this book is just phenomenal. You need to check it out. It is Christ-based, so if you're not a Christian, read it anyway. But if you are a Christian, it'll definitely mean a lot to you. I think maybe I'll start, once I get through this book and feel comfortable and confident enough, I might start taking some of these questions that are in the back of each chapter and start sharing them with you and asking you to share your answers with me. So that is today's weight loss journey vlog. And I hope you guys are all doing well. I know there's a friend of mine that's struggling right now. She's been doing CrossFit, and she got on the scale and gained 10 pounds. And that has got to be just gut-wrenching when you're trying so incredibly hard. And, you know, when you have any type of any type of health issue underlying or whatever, sometimes it is hard, especially if you're on certain types of medications. It is harder for you to lose the weight, and it's very frustrating and heartbreaking when you're watching somebody losing weight like this, and then you're sitting there going, oh, how am I gaining? Like, how's this person losing and I'm gaining? Have faith. It's going to all work out. Just don't give up. Keep going. Keep striving. Start journaling. That is the best thing, because then, you know, like I have all my papers here from the last 2 weeks or whatever, all here. And, you know, if I get on the scale in a week and go, well, what did I do? I can sit there and go, okay, well, yesterday was really, really good, but I did have all those potatoes and I had an extra, you know, you can look at what you've done and kind of get a gist of what it is that maybe you might have done without even really thinking about it. And also, when you're trying to lose weight, the best thing to do is start that first and get accustomed to that and comfortable with that, and then start with the strength training and stuff. That's why I'm not doing aerobics right now. That's why I'm not doing anything else but walking right now, because it's self-sabotage, because you actually bulk up and your weight will go up because you're building muscle. And it will weigh. I mean, if you take a pound of fat and a pound of muscle, muscle is denser, it's heavier. So it's going to make that scale go up and set it down. So best advice is, you know, keep doing what you're doing, but just make sure you're eating less than what you're burning. So, you know, or burn more than you're eating, or however you want to put that. And that's why I say the Fitbit is the best thing, because it'll tell you how many calories you've burned in the day. And it adds that too. So I'm supposed to have 1,710 calories a day. But then when you add me walking, you add me doing housework or whatever, then you're adding that to the end of it, because I've burned those calories off. So it's essentially kind of free calories. I never can hit my calories, no matter how hard I try. If I do, it's amazing. So that's just something. And another thing a friend was saying was that he weighed himself. He was going to weigh himself this evening. Never, ever weigh yourself at the end of the day. First thing in the morning, when you get up, before you take a shower, anything, and is the least amount of clothes, the better. And make sure you're on a flat surface, and make sure you weigh yourself at the same time every day or close to it. And make sure your scale is in the same position. We have an older house. Our floors are kind of wobbly. If I go back a little bit on my living room floor, I weigh more. If I go forward, I weigh less. So I keep it in the same. I actually have a piece of tape where I put my Fit board, so I know where to do it. So that's the best advice I have for today. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Take care and keep looking up. We're going to do this, and we're going to do it together. Bye, guys.